keep up with all of it.
Absolutely. And we're going to see here what happens in the Asuka versus Soul Badguy matchup. I was checking in on the Discord. It sounds like the Asuka pick, the reason the Happy Chaos came out was just a very matchup specific, I hate this interaction. So we'll see if that stays true. I gotta fix up.
I mean, if I was playing against a Gold Lewis, I would just go Happy Chaos too. I wouldn't like. I respect the choice.
Yeah. This is our losers semis.
Keeping Saftig at bay, getting some pretty solid combos. Teleport to the other side, bursting, recharging some meter, but we need to start cycling in some cards. We're going to have to get some spells back in here. Saftig giving Ordinary Magician no time to do just that, and even with that high guts defense modifier with the mana, it is still a ton of damage being taken right here.
Bad. Calling out the vortex there and teleporting in after. Big back throw incident.
Throw, okay.
That was a very, very tight throw window, I feel like. The slow moving.
Ordinary Magician, one of the coolest throws in this game. Okay, Gravity Staff out on the table.
Oh no, Gravity's yoinking the spells.
I wonder if that was intentional or not, as Ordinary is just like, oh, okay, I need a backup. I need to make it so that I can actually make use of that. And Saftig's like, okay, I'm immediately going right in, catching you from escaping.
Yeah.
And this tap dust is going to do this. That felt very long. That was a very long round.
Yeah, very back and forth there.
I'll say though, these 2Ds are doing fantastic work for Ordinary Magician right now. They might not do too much damage, but they're usually always hitting. He's always been on point with how they use them. Oh my god, there's a wall of cubes right now.
Yeah, the Gravity Staff I feel like has been doing a little bit more harm than good in a lot of these situations. Has some interesting options coming in, the tap dust into the zap zap. Not too bad. Ordinary Magician taking the first round over MikeSaftig.
I don't figure you know, but what does the zap exactly do?
I couldn't tell you, honestly. It looks like it might just be one of the elemental spells, but maybe it's just like a very fast one.
Maybe it like teleports you? I don't know.
Well, yeah, no, it's not the teleport. Hold on, we got this.
It's not teleport. It's specific. Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll watch it a little more. I see it all the time, but I don't know what exactly it does.
I know that there's the different elemental orbs don't actually have too much of a difference, but that one specifically is like the little zap one. So we'll find out though.
Bring out some cubes from the portal behind him. Oh, okay, backdashes rock, backdashes that overhead. You can already tell that Saftig is already aware of the matchup and already aware of what spells that they have at their disposal.
Absolutely.
Mana broken, you are taking so much damage, that is dead! That is that you are not surviving a clean hit heavy volcanic viper when you are mana broken as Asuka. There is no way you are living.
Okay, so the one that has the multiple books, not the cube, like the Zappy cube is whatever, but the one that has the multiple books that we saw at the end there, 14 frame startup guard crush that's plus 25.
Awesome.
And it has apparently has a variety of damages because it scales up from level 1 to level 5. Yep, that one that we just saw right there with the guard crush.
Okay, so it's like kind of like Gold Lewis security gauge where it like passively goes up?
I'm not sure if it passively goes up, but it increases, the level of the spell increases based on the number of spells used before bookmarking it, apparently.
Interesting, okay.
So it can be potentially, I assume more plus the more, the higher level it is. But right now, speaking of being plus, MikeSaftig is struggling here. There it is.
Yeah, at this point, when you're playing against such a heavy projectile character like Asuka, when you're that low on health, you gotta play absolutely perfectly. And even if you play perfectly, I'm not even sure if there is a way to really get through that wall of cubes that's just going to chip you out and eat through your meter.
Good damage coming in, catching off of the wall, very nice. Oh, going underneath the projectile this time around. Nicely done, trying to get some damage in. Those soul bombos are unfortunately not dealing as much damage as you would like. Punish coming in. This is a good combo. Recharging the spells.
Combos are definitely doing as much damage as they want. In the slide under, getting the hit. Fails that final conversion at the end. Probably a failed Volcanic Viper.
Another throw. Red RCing cannot break the mana. The mana bar is going up too fast. Very nice.
As
One
to
more
go into Whip
interaction.
Punish, but gets hit anyways. We have to block all of this right here. If you're an Ordinary Magician, maybe he tries to throw out a spell right there. And because he did, gets clipped by Bandit Bringer. Saftig taking the game.
Saftig tying us up one match each. They're looking very, very strong so far. I mean, MikeSaftig has to find the gaps. And I feel like a lot of what's happening here is just Ordinary Magician is getting to kind of freely do whatever they want at full screen. And they're getting the right pattern of spells. Because we saw there, like, you know, what MikeSaftig really wanted was getting that mana break in order to get the, get the big bombo happening. But Ordinary Magician's mana was going up so fast that was just outpacing the damage that Soul was doing.
We are low on spell cards. We're gonna have to recharge them at some point. And Ordinary Magician trying to find some time when they can to take out some of those cards. But now you're mana broken, so you won't be able to use it anyways. Saftig, Fafnir, perfectly timed, going for another Fafnir to wall break, but not enough to kill.
So much damage though.
Super already immediately get you off of me. And what an anti-air, what a conversion. Okay, keep him back. Grab.
There it is.
You got the grab staff right there. Heavenly Heavy Mob Cemetery jumping straight over. Not the best punish, but you are in the perfect position if you want to be able to be.
I think
try to play against.
It might sound crazy, but I think that the fact that he tanked so many fireballs on the way there gave Ordinary Magician the time that he needed to jump in as a punish there. Because it looked like the fireballs were slowing down the charge a little bit. Get a hit. Is running almost out of mana here. Only a couple of hits is what it'll take to break the mana. Yefty's coming in. You're broken in the corner. Trying to mash is a very brave choice. Oh, does get the mana back just in time.
You know that your life is a lot more important.
Absolutely. Yeah, just spend the meter if you got it. Does have a couple of spells. They're about to shuffle out here. The DP punish. We're plus. We're very plus this. We're searching the deck. Gonna find the perfect items here. We got the slowdown staff.
Wow, what is even going on right now?
We got the slowdown staff causing all the projectiles to be nice and slow, even the big slow one. But MikeSaftig is not going to fall prey to the goofiness here. He is just going to play that clean soul bad guy game. Here we go. There's a lot of damage. Burst is available. Finds a connection. Red RC, I think you're dead. Nicely done.
That is it. That is dead. You are not living that final hit. You're not living that final combo, as he wasn't even finished right there.
Yep.
He could have still been laying on even more damage, even more beating.
Absolutely. MikeSaftig doing a great job finding the openings there, not getting overwhelmed, you know. I mean, there's something to be said about some of the like himbo energy that Shoto players can sometimes have. You know, not talking any shit about my my lovely Shoto players, but just the idea of, like, you know, Asuka is just mentally overloading you because you're trying to think about what he's doing, and instead of thinking about what he's doing, just wait for him to be done doing it and then hit the buttons that kill him.
Yeah, pretty much. That about sums it up.
Oh no, the DP does come out though. No think, just DP. We got a teleport and a DP on deck for Ordinary Magician. That much is certain. Nice air throw.
Air throw. That's a cool air throw too. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I've not seen that animation yet. Oh, look at the juggle. Ew, you're not dealing any damage. You're not dealing any damage.
That scaling is
Are you
so
dead?
much,
Oh
that
my.
wall break is going to get that flat amount of damage. There's only so little damage that the wall break can do before it like starts to even out. And that was like the perfect guarantee that yes, that was going to kill at that one moment.
And drawing the correct spells every time and just making sure to cycle that slow moving projectile, get the maximum amount of wall carry. That was absolutely wild.
Yes, the awareness is unparalleled from Ordinary Magician right there, as they're not only adapting to their opponent, but they also have to adapt to themselves, and that difference in adaptation is what defines an Asuka player, being able to see, okay, I have these spells, how can I use these spells?
Not quite. You know, that is an option that Mike has been growing more and more fond of against the Happy Chaos, is just throwing out that Heavy Mob Cemetery at full screen.
Yeah, but I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Heavy Mob Cemetery has such a hard time of trying to whiff punish certain characters. And
yeah, I think we're learning now that while you can use it against Happy Chaos on occasion, against the Asuka, they got too much time.
Yeah, they had too much time, and also they send out so many projectiles to the point where Heavy Mob Cemetery becomes like able to be repelled by Asuka pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a little bit of a learning experience there. We'll see if MikeSaftig can find the right punish here and get into game 5. You know, looking at the first, this is another one of those matches where looking at the first game, I would never have expected a game 5 here.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. This entire time in top 8, I've been being caught off guard this entire time. All these reverse 3-0s.
Yep.
You got 3-0s over here where you feel like that maybe the other players are going to like start to bring it all the way back.
Yep.
But it's just been an entirely roller coaster of what's going to even happen.
Exactly. Here we go. Trying to get that wall carry. Ooh, I think we dropped an input there. So the super still hits meaty actually. Nice
it is a very big projectile, so it would do that.
Yep. And here's the break on the mana. A little bit of meter to spend. You know Ordinary Magician is going to be looking... Oh, no. Red RC. There we go. We finally found a character that'll make pro players like actually spend meter on Red RC on throws. Oh, staff is out. Nice DP on the run up there. I think MikeSaftig is starting to get the download.
Ordinary Magician won't be able to use it as all getting thrown 3 times in a row.
There's 3.
4 times.
The 4th one is always a strike.
All of these OTGs in the air throw. Saftig going for another one. Okay, try to go for a close slash right there. Running straight back in, and the forward 6S is going to take it. Saftig moves on into losers finals, just giving that beating, hitting him on the head and throwing him straight into the ground.
Absolutely, and that is, of course, that a little bit of a different routing. You can MikeSaftig has been evolving the route a little bit on that. Usually does a jump in, like an air dash frame kill in order to do that throw loop. But in this situation, just decided to manually time it a lot, auto time a little bit with those close slashes. Very funny. I'll also
get you back on your feet.
It's one of those things that, like, it's wild to me because I know that I can't fight MikeSaftig, right? I'm not that good of a Strive player, but I've watched so much MikeSaftig, and the same thing with like Danny and Kaneki and some of these other